All right, we're going.
All right, all right,
back.
all right.
Yes, we are. We are back. It's Chris.
And Mike.
Yes, and we are Unplugged and Awake. That's the name of the show that we've been doing about, 17, 18 shows now. And we've been gone for a while, but there's a good reason to be back. A really good reason to be back. And that's Medicare for All. Was just introduced by Bernie Sanders last week. And it's huge and it's historic, and nothing like this has ever been attempted. I mean, other things have been attempted, but in our current climate, nothing like this has happened. And we got to let you know what's going on and how it will help everybody in America. We're talking about 330 million people, not just certain people, but everybody this will affect, every single person. So here's the basics. Once it gets passed, which we don't know if it will happen this cycle because we have, Republicans control the House and the Senate and the presidency. So more than likely it won't happen. But we're not being negative on that. But let's just be realistic. But 2020, whoever's running for president, we got, 15, 16...
prospective candidates?
Yes. Or people that have signed on to the bill on the Democratic side.
Oh, co-sponsors.
Yeah, co-sponsors, yeah. So, but unfortunately, several of those people, the only reason why they're doing that is because they want to be running for president. Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, which that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. As long as they're pushing this, like we said before, if Trump was to say, okay, Medicare for all, we would all applaud him and say, yes, put his face on Mount Rushmore. He will be the most popular president since FDR. So that's a plain fact. So basically, we want to just tell you right now, it's going to be several different shows we're going to do on this because it's too much to cover in just one show. So the basics are as follows. It's going to be phased in over 4 years. Okay, it's going to start out people over 55, because right now you have to be, 65 for Medicare, right?
Yeah, they tried to raise it.
Yeah, to 72.
Yeah.
So 55 and older, and 18
and under.
And under. So when you're born up until you're 18, you're covered the first year. Then every year, basically, they will probably do it every 10 years. So then it'll go down to 45, and then 35.
Well,
and
hopefully
then,
not every 10 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully faster.
I'm sorry, every year.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying every 10 years. It'll go down by 10 years is what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
So every year it'll be like go down to 45 years old and then 35 years old. The age is what I meant to say.
The age that you're covered by Medicare.
And this covers everything. This is improved Medicare for all. So Medicare is very popular. Everybody who is on it loves it. I mean, yeah, it's got its slight little flaws, but very, very minuscule. So this is going to be improved. That includes, what does it include, Michael Smith?
Well,
everything.
Yeah, it's going to cover dental.
Wow.
Completely dental. Yes. It's going to cover optical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hearing.
Yeah, and it's like the people who do have complaints about Medicare now, your aunts, your uncles, your whoever, people on Medicare now that complain about it, they complain about a donut hole in it that was put there on purpose.
My mom had that.
Yeah.
She just passed away about, 2 months ago? And every week I was paying between $40 and $80 in medication costs. I'm like, why? It's because she had Advantage, Medicare Advantage, which is not really Medicare. They basically give it over to a private insurance company. They screw people over big time. Like you said, it's a donut hole.
Right. They made sure that it didn't cover everything.
Exactly.
We know that Medicare doesn't cover everything. It doesn't work perfectly.
Right.
But that was done on purpose.
Exactly.
It's been improved.
Exactly.
I don't want to get distracted by the history of how that was done, but no.
But yeah.
Let's get back to the co-pays and deductibles and all the prescriptions that you had to pay for to try to keep your mom alive.
Exactly.
All that goes away.
Bye-bye.
The new and improved Medicare for All that was introduced by Bernie Sanders eliminates co-pays, eliminates deductibles.
Yep.
I mean, even if you pay for insurance out of pocket and you're like, I don't want to change my whatever, and everybody else can die. Yeah, we know there are a lot of you out there, and if you're not one of them, you know somebody that's like that.
Exactly.
They want to keep what they got, screw everybody else. It's like, I forgot, I lost my...
No, you're good. Good. The fact is, everybody would be covered, and I'm sure there'll be an option for you to opt out. Like right now, we work at Ford Motor Company.
There shouldn't be, but I heard there is in the yeah.
Exactly. Just this week, I was trying to tell people, I'm like, I work for Ford, but why would I stay on Ford's plan when this will be far superior? Right now, I probably pay about $4,000 or more, and with great health insurance a year in my health coverage. Now I'm not going to pay anything. I mean, there'll be little tiny things like when I go get my glasses, sure, I'll have to pay for when I go outside for the sunlight, the transition lenses, or the anti-scratch. You don't need that to get glasses. You can just go get glasses and the frames and everything, and it's covered. All your prescription prices will go down. Well, how are we going to pay for it? That's the main question, unfortunately, that everybody's going to ask.
We're going to cover that in every video, but to cover it quickly in this video, we're already paying for it.
Already have been.
And they've already figured it out. It's like, okay, our taxes are going to go up. Yeah, your taxes are going to go up. On the average person, 2% tax increase.
Exactly.
Oh, goddamn, shut up.
Exactly.
Do the math. If you make $50,000 a year, a 2% tax increase is like $1,100 a year. It's like, okay, that's too much for you? Then please add up how much all your co-pays are, how much your deductibles are, how much you have to pay out of pocket before your insurance kicks in.
It'll be thousands more.
And that's just on you selfish prick. Think about all the people who don't have insurance at all. Remember the movie John Q with Denzel Washington?
Yep.
He had insurance through his job, and it didn't cover everything. We're talking about everybody being covered. The people that you don't know. The people dying and starving on the street. Homeless.
Yeah.
The homeless.
The homeless will be covered. Now, guess what? Guess what will happen now?
For that 2%
the homeless,
increase in...
Thank you. He just blew my mind. The homeless... that rate will drop because guess what? Now they got coverage. Suddenly they get healthy, and now you're going to have mental health care for free. So most people who are homeless are there because of mental issues. Maybe they're schizophrenic. Maybe they just have super depression. Whatever you want. Now they can get help for free. They don't have to pay for it. Suddenly they're not homeless because now I feel better. I'm on my medication that I don't have to pay for, and now I can go get a job. And what about jobs? It will create jobs. The doctors and the nurses. 100% of nurses are behind this. They've been pushing for this way before Bernie or anybody for the longest. Union. Yep.
United.
And
National Nurses
almost
United.
every doctor
look them up.
Has been going for this. They want this. They hate health insurance because remember when you go to the doctor, what happens? You gotta set an appointment, then you go there early and you gotta wait. And then your time comes at 4:30. You're still sitting there waiting because your doctor had to overbook because he had to cover his ass in case somebody canceled. Now that will go away. Suddenly, doctors, when you go to the doctor office, you'll be seen at 4:30 because you won't have to overbook. You know, that's a real thing that's going to happen. And now suddenly, especially like in the South and certain rural areas, hospitals have been closed left and right because of the private hospital industry. They've been pushing these other hospitals, especially in rural areas, and closing them down. Some people have to travel like 200 miles,
That's
150
huge.
miles just to go to the ER. What the hell?
You better keep watching. I'll be back.
We're gonna do more on this in a minute.